Welcome back to my channel. This is Korin.Jones. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, what's up? Sorry, my eyelashes are too long for my glasses. My contacts are acting up, so I'm stuck. I am doing my palettes collection. My eyeshadow palettes, all of them. There. I feel a little more put together. So I have them all in a drawer. Pretty much all of them, and I'll just start bringing them out. I don't know how many there are. I don't have them organized any type of way, any way that they could fit, that they're in there. We'll start with my Z palettes though. So if you don't know what Z palettes are, they're just like a magnetic thing you can put in single shadows. I have 5 Z palettes. These are all my Z palettes right here. I have an O for one. I got this one in like a BoxyCharm or Ipsy or something. These ones are all my ColourPop shadows. So I keep all the ColourPops in my O4 palette. And then the next Z palette, this is like an actual Z palette. This is my matte colors. Cause they're all mattes, but they're not like brown tones or blush tones. And they're all different. Most of my single shadows are either ColourPop or Makeup Geek. These ones are all ColourPop. No, they're not. They're all mixed. But these are my matte shadows. This is like my oldest Z palette. These are all my shimmer shadows. They're all shimmery. This one is like, I think this is a Makeup Geek. Yeah, this is Houdini from Makeup Geek. It's like my oldest one, and I loved it when I got it, and then like the first time I tried to use it, I dropped it and it shattered everywhere. So if you could see, I tried to mash it back in there. But yeah, these are all my shimmer shadows. Makeup Geek, Anastasia Beverly Hills, ColourPop. Yeah, most of these, all the ones that I'm picking up are all from Makeup Geek. But these are Makeup Geek. I know this one's Anastasia because this is pink champagne. I think this is the large, and this might be the extra large. I don't know. Next one, this is the same size as the last one, but this is all of my like neutral brown tones, and then a white and a little. These are just like my neutral colors. These are mostly ColourPop. Ooh, this is my one MAC shadow. There's some Makeup Geeks in there. There's one MAC. This is another big one. This is just where I keep all my big pans. All these pans are a lot bigger than, you know, like, the pans are huge. This is like Sugar Pill. This one's a Makeup Forever. Another Sugar Pill. But yeah, those are my big ones. And then this one in the corner, I got it in Ipsy or BoxyCharm, and I took it out of the box and put a magnet on it. And I don't know what the name of it is, so it just lives in there. Under my Z palettes are my BH Cosmetics larger palettes. So this is like one of the first palettes I ever got. This is the Modern Mattes from BH Cosmetics. And it's just a bunch of pretty matte colors. It looks sort of like a Morphe palette. Next is another BH Cosmetics. This is Blush Neutrals. This is a 26 shadow palette. It's like blush colors and then like actual blushes, blush size pans. But yeah, this is an old one. And then an old Morphe palette. Look at it. This is the 35W. I remember I was so excited to get this for this color, and then once I got it, I dropped it and never got to use it. I don't think I ever used it. Another Morphe palette. This is the 35V. This is one of my newer ones, and it's also one of my faves just because all the colors are so pretty. And there's like colorful looks, and then also you could do like neutral looks. Another Morphe one is my, just knocked myself out. But another one is my Jaclyn Hill palette. Those are like my bigger ones. Those are like the big ones that sit in the back. Okay, so 2 little Morphe palettes that I have are the 35N, or no, 15N and a 15D. 15D. They are, I did a giveaway for both of these palettes. So they're cute and small and mini, and yeah. And then this is a Makeup Revolution palette that I have. I think I tried, you can see I tried to use it like once, but the color payoff was trash, so I never used it again. Another palette that I have is the Lime Crime Venus 2? Yeah, Venus 2. I don't have any other of the Venus palettes. This is the only one I have, but I love it. And then I got this in a BoxyCharm or Ipsy. This is a pure face palette, Midnight Masquerade. I love this color right here. Next, I never used this one. This is the Nightingale from Pretty Vulgar. Got it in a BoxyCharm. Never used it because it's kind of, I don't know, not really my colors. Yeah, I have a basket full of like, never mind, I can't get it out. We'll get it out last. So I have a couple more BH Cosmetics palettes. I have the Galaxy Chic. They're like the baked shadows from BH Cosmetics. And then I have the Carly Bible BH Cosmetics palette. This is the eyeshadow and highlighter. I think this is her first one. I think she has two, but I think this is the first one. This is the Pride and Prejudice Zombies palette. It's an eye and cheek palette. But this is what it looks like. And then next is the Supernova palette. More baked shadows. Take Me to Brazil palette, which is this. I think this is the first one. I think there was two of them, but this is the first. Sorry, my lash keeps getting caught. But this is the first one. I have the Carity matte palette. If you follow me on Instagram, I use that palette a lot. Next is the Violet Voss palettes that I have. I have two. I have the Holy Grail and Drenched Metals. The Holy Grail is super pretty. And then the Drenched Metals is just a bunch of metallic shades. And then I have the Tarteist Pro palette. I got this like a month or two after it came out, and I was so happy. But now I rarely use it. And then I have my Huda Beauty palette. This is the Desert Dusk. I don't have any other of her palettes. This is the only one I have. But it's pretty, pretty, pretty. Love it, love it. So next are my two Fenty palettes. I have the Moroccan Spice and the Galaxy. So here's the Moroccan Spice. I love this palette. I did a giveaway for this on Instagram. And here's the Galaxy palette. Love it. And then I remember when I got this, I was so happy. This is a Dose of Colors Ice Cream palette. And then these two were like my first palettes that I ever bought. I remember, well, this one, I got a mini version of it first, and then I went and bought the full version. But let me pull the mini version out. So this is the mini version of this. So this is the full size full exposure, and this is the mini. And these were my first two palettes ever. This started off my obsession. And then the double exposure was the second to the full exposure. This was the double. And I never really used this one because it was more dark. I got it in high school and it was too dark for me. This is my chocolate bar from Too Faced. This is the Peachy palette, but it's just peachy colors. And then this is a glitter and matte palette from Japonesque. This is what the front looks like. It's just plain. And then they have glitter shadows, pixelated, and then regular matte shadows. Don't know why I bought that, but I did. And then this is my One Lorac palette. I don't think I'll buy another one just because it was really dusty and powdery. I think this is the first one? This is the second one, yeah. But like, they kept breaking off. Yeah. Bless you! And then my Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye palette. All my Urban Decay palettes. I only have 3. I have 2 Nakeds and then I have one of the other ones. This is the Born to Run. And then the Naked 2 palette. I like broke or something. It came with a brush, but I think it was double-sided, so I tossed it. And then this is the Naked Smoky palette. And then these two I got from BoxyCharm. This is a Crown Pro and Alamar Cosmetics. This one was pretty though. The Alamar. The blues were pretty, the green was pretty. And then this Crown palette was a lot of neutrals. Another BoxyCharm. This is the Pure Soiree Diaries. Another BoxyCharm Pure palette. This is, I don't know what the name of this one is, but it's pretty. This is another BH Cosmetics. This is a 12 shadow. This is the Bubs Beauty collab. This one's cute. This color is pretty. And then this is my Dose of Colors Francation palette. This is the last palette I did a giveaway for. I haven't mailed it out yet, but I have it still. And then these ones are my minis, or not my minis, but my smaller ones that can't fit in the small one. They're all little. So these are my two Stila palettes. They're the Eyes of the Window collection. This is the Soul and Mind. Soul is more neutral colors. And then Mind is all mattes. So Soul has like shimmers and then Mind is mattes. And these are two NYX Ultimate Shadow palettes. They're just minis. One's colorful and one's more neutral. And this is the Urban Decay Treasure Box. I forget what this one's called. The Hidden Pandora's Box or something like that. It's cute though. This is a Sigma Warm Neutrals palette. This is my Too Faced Natural Matte palette. I did have a couple more Too Faceds. This is an older one too. This one's from ColourPop. It's the Element of Surprise. I think it came in a BoxyCharm. This one's from Winky Lux. It's a BoxyCharm palette. I like it because of the kitties on it. And then this one I can't really use because one of them's broken, but this is from BoxyCharm or something. But it's the Glam Metals from Crown. See, that one's all broke. And the last one is the Real Her Do Your Squats palette. Another BoxyCharm one. And the last of my palettes are in here. These are all the small ones that are just gonna get in the way if they're in there. So these aren't really palettes, but this is my Melt Stacks. I have two. Oh! So there's one. I think this is the Love Sick one. This is the Dark Matter stack. But yeah, those are my two stacks. This is the BoxyCharm palette. It's the Laura Geller, or Laura, what is it? Laura Lee Los Angeles. This is her Party Animal one. And then a Naked one. This just has, oh, good thing it didn't shatter. But this one only has 3. My Mini Full Exposure. This is from Tarte. Probably never, oh, I only use one color. That gold one. Rainforest of the Sea. And this is from Blink BoxyCharm. Just a little, a Wet and Wild one. This one's Pacifica? Yeah. This is from Kat Von D. Just purples. This one I got from my mom, like, when I was like 14, so it just stays in there. And then these are my magnets for my Z palettes. Keep them in there so they don't get lost. And that's it. I have, wait, hold on, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8, 4, 5, 36, 57, 58, 58, 69. I have 69 palettes, or 69 things in that drawer. The Z palette, I guess, I don't know if those are palettes, but that's a lot. It's a lot of money. It's all money. That's all I see when I look in that drawer. Well, that is my palette collection. If you like this video, like it, subscribe, all of that stuff, and comment if you want any other video. Okay, peace and love. Put these all away now.